So we're seeing a little bit of correction across the market, but there are altcoins that are performing pretty well. It's your boy Crypto Millie. In today's video, I want to talk about Jasmy. Salute to H bar too, right? H bar crossing what's that 10 cent. At one point it crossed 11 cent, man. Key resistance, man. If it can break that, key resistance at 10, 11 cent, man, H bar is gonna fall. But we're not talking about H bar. We gotta talk about this beast. Jasmy. So Jasmy family is closing in on 1 penny. All right. So stick around. I'm going to talk about why Jasmy is sending and what to look forward to in the upcoming months for the Jasmy token here. Make sure you guys leave a comment. I want to know what everybody thinks about Jasmy because y'all been pretty critical inside the comments, man. And now I'm starting to see a little bit of hate from people who are just mad that Jasmy is pumping. I don't know why you're mad, because if you've been following the channel for a while, we already knew that Jasmy was going to be a pretty productive token. I mean, with the emergence of AI, you can kind of like see where was where Jasmy was going at. Right, 49.3 billion, 98% in circulation. So a lot of people, they rave about that. Of course, it's not a big thing for me. I used to be one of those guys, but the more and more you get on the developer side, you kind of understand how circulating max total supply works, just how supply works in general, right? The volume has exploded up 1100%, family. Yes, 1153, right? $612 million in volume. And I know a lot of people's like, why is Jasmy just exploding? Yes, it is exploding. Okay, it is exploding. All right. And taking a look at the chart, you can see here on the 3 day. Love the 3 day chart, right? Told you guys that there wasn't much resistance after we crossed some 2.7, and now we're right around that 1 penny mark here. And again, once we cross 1 penny, Jasmy kind of like hits that zone where there's not much resistance to about what, they don't even got the chart. They don't even got this new Jasmy chart. It's not even the whole chart. Hold on, let me see if I can actually find a Jasmy chart that can give us an idea of the resistance that we may face once we cross that 1 penny mark, right? I mean, you can see Jasmy fell from the grace. This is why a lot of people are they get upset with Jasmy, because they weren't prepared for this token unlock here. Things happen. All right, so right here, once we break around 1.3, right? 1 penny, 1.3. There ain't no resistance, y'all. There ain't no resistance. I mean, this thing can easily head up to about 3 cents once it clears about 1.3. So I mean, it's clear as day in the uptrend, right? It's bullish on the weekly, as you can see here. Stock RSI has reset. Bullish on the weekly. So everything on the that I'm seeing from Jasmy, in my opinion, is bullish. And we haven't even covered the news. This is just from a momentum standpoint. Okay, I'm not a chart savant here, but I'm just speaking on the momentum. The momentum is strong with the Jasmy at the moment. Now, this is the news. Japan moves closer to allowing venture capital firms to hold crypto assets. If approved in Parliament, the draft bill could see VCs fund Web3 startups in exchange for crypto assets. And we're going to get into a little bit of what this means, right? So, Japan's government approved a bill that allows venture capital firms and investment funds to hold crypto assets. And this is the thing. Japan has been a global leader in framing a regulatory framework for stablecoins and has indicated plans to promote Web3 while remaining tough on user protection. In 2023, it was reported that the country planned to relax rules for VC firms and invest into crypto startups. Now we know that some of the Jasmy team is former Sony guys, right? So that's bullish. People like teams with prior success as far as history. It says now the cabinet has to approve, so it hasn't been approved. The amended bill will be introduced and debated in current session of the parliament. In the diet, the revision could see VCs fund Web3 startups in exchange for crypto assets, right? And what do we know about crypto assets, right? A lot of these projects are VC driven, right? And when you're part of a project that's VC driven, there's pros and cons, but the pros is that they normally tend to be very, very liquid. And upon this news, we're seeing Jasmy's token volume literally explode. The amendment of the Industrial Competitive Enhancement Act was passed with the state objective to promote the creation of new businesses and investments in industries and provide, check this out, intensive to support to medium-sized companies and startups that are driving the force of Japan's economy. That sounds like Jasmy. Okay, Jasmy had a deal with the number one um call center, right? Telecommunications call center in Japan, right? With their blockchain PCs, their secure PCs, right? So when they say driving the force of Japan's economy, sounds like Jasmy to me, right? They're literally building out infrastructure for IoT, right? Internet of Things, right? Helping Japan become, and other countries, cities, whatever you want to call them around that area, become smart cities, more infrastructure. And with the growth, I say this all the time, with the growth of AI, right? AI literally feeds off data. Why can't a project like this, with former members from Sony, really put on a pretty aggressive move, right? Now, again, is it going to a dollar? Who knows, right? I feel like there's a lot of bag holders on the way up. Still think like realistically 25 cent to 50 cent is kind of like in the realistic. If you just look at it from here, that's about a 25x, right? I think that's realistic. But we just don't know how big AI will be and how much liquidity the AI narrative will bring into crypto. And that's the elephant in the room, because we can't, it's hard to get a grasp of how big AI will be. It's either going to be boom or bust, right? So guys, let me know what you think about Jasmy. Jasmy is pumping. Um, I, it's not yet overbought on the 3 day or the weekly, so maybe it crosses 1 penny. If it crosses 1 penny and turns 1 penny into support, the next stop is around 3 pennies, because there's literally no resistance after that. So we'll continue to monitor Jasmy. Let me know what y'all think about the Japan economy, right? The former Sony team members, being at the helm of Jasmy, and if you think that this is a real Jasmy pump, right? A genuine Jasmy pump. Glad for, I'm just happy people, if that's part of the Jasmy community, finally get to enjoy something, enjoy something in crypto, man. Because man, the comments was getting ugly, man. But it's good to see Jasmy really coming back. And yeah, salute to Jasmy, guys. Y'all let me know what y'all think about Jasmy, the Japan economy, and if Jasmy is a premier company in Japan. It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'll catch you in the next one.